And tomorrow night, it's Major League Baseball action coming your way. Jacoby Ellsbury and the Yanks taking on the Mariners. Robinson Cano, second game of a three-game set, coming your way from Safeco Field, 10 o'clock in the East, right here on ESPN. Baseball tonight coming your way before the game as well. And it is just about 8 o'clock, 1 minute shy on your Monday morning. Welcome you back to SportsCenter AM. Great to have you here with us. Serena Morales, Kevin Nagandi, Jay Harris. I'm Jade McCarthy.
In addition to the top stories, we will take a look back at week 2 of the NFL preseason, including the Titans and Panthers tic-tac-toe game during a rain delay.
Very creative social
That's the
media
time.
there. We're going to start this hour with a closer look at the men's basketball team as they close the final day of the Olympics with another gold.
And gold continues our top story here. In this case, it was a declaration made at age 5, and it became a reality at age 20. Such was the case for American wrestler Kyle Snyder. He wrestles for Ohio State. He'll be a junior this fall, but he said this moment made him happier than he has ever been on a wrestling mat. He becomes the youngest Olympic wrestling champion in U.S. history. He is just 20 years old, and what a year it has been for him. He is the first U.S. wrestler to win the NCAA championship, World and Olympic championships, since a 6-time World and Olympic champion, John Smith, did it from 87 to 88. And more gold as well. This case, a women's boxing 75-kilogram division, and this is Clarissa Shields. She is from Flint. She won gold at age 17 in London. The only loss of her career came before the London Games in 2012, and she went in to Rio saying, I am a much better fighter than I was in London, and she certainly proved it, becoming the second American to win 2 Olympic gold boxing medals, the last to accomplish it. You got to go back to Oliver Kirk, and when was that? That was in 1904. So you're talking way back. The U.S. women earned 27 of the United States' 46 gold medals in Rio. That is as many golds as Great Britain had. They finished with the second most during the Summer Games. As far as total medals go, only Great Britain and China had more than the U.S.
You should go back and look at Kevin's SportsCenter conversation with Oliver Kirk. Classic
right?
journalism.
I thought it would be.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
I thought it would be.
Have some sketches from back then as well. Oh, you know, one of the differences, too, and you talked about it, you're going to miss these summer games, is because of the time zone. Brazil just an hour in front of us, so we got the chance to kind of enjoy it in close to real time, not the West Coast people, but I'm going to miss that, especially when you look at the next 3 Olympics coming forward. I mean, it's hard to believe that they're gone, these Olympics, from the Simones to Phelps to Ledecky. My favorite memory, though, is watching Usain Bolt and his continued dominance, and to watch it live. That just changes it all, the whole feeling and vibe, right?
I think so, but I got to go Phelps. For me personally, like watching Phelps get in the pool live and knowing that this, you know, he said is going to be his last one. And then you look at what he's done. I mean, 2 times as many golds as other Olympians. And in his 23 golds, he has more than 63 other countries since the modern Olympics began. I was all about watching him live or any other time diving into the pool when it came to the Olympics.
See, I thought the New Zealand and the USA women's runners in the 5,000 meter.
That was amazing.
Nikki Hamblin and Abby D'Agostino.
Yeah.
She falls down and the New Zealand runner helps her up and she's falling down. I mean, in the Olympics, like I feel like that's like a very cool Olympic spirit aside from winning gold. You know?
So many names, so many moments. And the cool part for me, watching all this, and maybe so much more now than 4 years ago, being able to share it socially with people, talk about it.
And make that connection, right?
Yeah.
Well, Kevin was going to pick the diver for
the Russian diver. He was all over the pool.
He was all over the pool. I was waiting for that one.
That call by the analyst was fantastic. And the win puts the Mets back to 500 on the season. They just sit 4.5 games behind the Cardinals for the final wild card spot in the National League. Now, they open up a 3-game set tomorrow in St. Louis against those Cardinals. Jade?
Rockies trying to hand the Cubs just their 4th loss in 20 games, and it was bobblehead day. It was also Tim Howard day. Yeah, there's the Colorado Rapids goalkeeper throwing out the first pitch to Nolan Arenado and sails it right in there. Arenado, he was looking to get something going behind the dish because of late, hasn't really had it going on. 1 for 16 on the homestand last 10 games. His batting average down there at 114. But look, it was bobblehead day. So he decided he had to get something done, right? And he was bound and determined to do it, starting early. First inning, 2 on, and this one, 437 feet, way out of the yard, the 3-run shot. He said he had spent some time in the cage with his BP coach the night before, to the extent that they almost got into an argument about it. But look, it seemed to have worked, because in the 4th, Rockies up 7-0, 2 on again, and he does it again. 444-foot shot this time. After the argument, he said he finally was able to go home and get a better night's sleep and applied it. Clearly, it worked out. Second most homers this season, traveling 435 feet or longer, trailing only, well, 2 of his teammates. Must be that Rocky Mountain air. Here he is talking about breaking out of the slump.
I just try to hit the ball hard. You know, I worked with Garrett in the cage after the game last night. I can't go home knowing that I'm not putting the work in, and it's not that I'm not. It's like I got to figure this out. So I hit after the game a little bit with Garrett, and you know, I'm trying to not overstride and stay within my stay tall, and just try to play it today. And luckily, it worked out.
Sure did. 4 for 5 with the 2 homers, 6 ribbies. Rockies have won 4 of 5 themselves, so they hand that Cubbies an 11-4 loss. So if you start looking ahead to NL MVP, well, Arenado certainly in that conversation. Sunday, his 5th multi-home run game of the season and his 3rd 5 RBI game. Both those mark second best in the National League. And you go overall, well, he's currently the NL leader in homers and RBI, trails only Chris Bryant in runs. And there's only been one MVP in Rockies history. He's trying to change that. Larry Walker back in 1997.
2 home runs on your bobblehead day, pretty impressive. But Serena might have something that will top that?
How about hitting a home run in a trash can when your team is losing by like a lot? Top 5, Cubs are down 10-0. Addison Russell and the Cubs visiting the Rockies, but Addy apparently knows the field better than we thought. He not only crushes a home run to left field, but he does this. He's running, and he knows exactly where he hit that. Where did he hit it?
The scrum is on. Get bonus points for hitting it in the can.
He hit it right in the trash can. So, you know.
And those guys, they're going for
really
it,
funny.
too.
Come on, yeah, the irony of Addy hitting a home run into a trash can.
Adults.
I would not.
You're going in there? Oscar the Grouching. That brings new meaning to like a man's treasure.
Somebody
and trash.
left their nachos in here.
You get some food and you get a
Please
souvenir.
finish the hot dog.
How did you manage to spill that all over you? Well, I didn't really spill it. I sort of had to pull it out of the jar.
Right.
8:30 on a Monday morning. Great to have you here back with us on SportsCenter AM. Kevin Nagandi, Jay Harris. I'm Jade McCarthy. Mike Trout.
That was Mike Trout. Certainly has made his fair share of great catches and hitting big home runs. But even Trout would have to be jealous of the day Jace Peterson had.
We're going to start with Peterson here in our top hour when we talk about our top catch. It should be highlighted. Braves hosted the Nationals, top of the 3rd. Braves down 4-0. Here comes Peterson making his first career start in center.
Swinging a fly ball center field deep. Peterson going back, backpedaling, turning this one back, and he reaches up, makes the catch, crashes into the wall, and he holds on, and he's still down on the warning track.
Wow. I mean, right into the wall. Awareness of the field, locked in on the ball, and boom! Man, excellent jump. I would have a cut and some bruising, but would stay in the game and would later deliver the first career walk-off home run for him. It's the Braves get the win. And that's the segue to our top walk-off.
Yeah, it's okay. You can give away the drama. We're okay with that, Kev, because guess what? We still get to listen to it.
Swing and a high fly ball deep right. Harper back as far as he can go. It's out of here. A walk-off winner for Jace Peterson.
Got to be out there in center field and run around a little bit, and it was fun. You know, I mean, just looking for a good pitch to hit right there, and he hung a slider, and I was able to get the barrel to it.
Saying it is one thing, seeing it and hearing it is another thing, and he still had that mark from his dance with the center field wall, if you will, and still managed to snap the Braves' 7-game losing skid with one swing and extras, Jay.
Top dog here. Giants held the dog parade. My man's just chilling there. Yeah, he's like, come on, man. I got to get dressed up for snacks. This is what you do to me? Man, it's already hot out here.
I'm used to those.
Out by McCovey Cove. Look at that. A little Madison Bumgarner riding a dog, dragging Mr. Met.
Oh, wow.
My, we are getting creative.
Wow. I'm sorry, I got that twice.
Cueto right there. Man, the signature locks.
I'm trying to figure out exactly how that went down.
Yeah, these poor dogs.
Okay.
The Mets would win 2-0. If they did, they'd be like, "Are you crazy?"
That's kind of what this little baby's saying. Are you crazy? I don't know about these Dippin' Dots, Mom. Do I really want another bite? Let me think about it.
Gimme. Hey.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh,
It's cold.
no, thank you. It's cold, and I think I want it until I don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of babies. They're like, gimme, gimme, gimme. Don't get me. Don't get me. Don't get me. Don't get me. August 22nd, 2007. The Baltimore Orioles were leading the Texas Rangers 3-0 through 3 innings. And then the home team got crushed.
Sure did. Rangers scored in just 4 of the 9 innings, but the numbers that really stand out, they became the first team in 110 years to score 30 in a game. And it was the first game of a doubleheader.
All I think of and can hear is Tim Kurkjian's voice cracking up in disbelief that a man could get a save in a 27-run win. Oh, my God.
Let's move on now. 8:50 Eastern, our top 10 NFL plays from Week 2. The Jets in Washington. Colt McCoy bootleg, spins away from a defender, jukes another, and runs to pick up the first down. You go, Colt McCoy. Nice move. Much more from this game later.
Number 9, Ravens, Colts. Colts going for 2 here. Anthony Levine picking off Stephen Morris. And this is when you're not happy you went for 2, right? Because he goes all the way back for the Ravens. It was the difference in the game. The Ravens go on to take it 19-18.
Giants taking on the Bills. Cardale Jones, the rookie out of Ohio State, can always throw that long ball. Nice catch there from Walter Powell. One-handed. More from this game coming up.
Number 7, Cardinals, Chargers. Carson Palmer going for the wide receiver screen, but Brandon Flowers jumps the route. He must have been in the huddle. He knew the play was coming. Goes the other way. Pick 6. Chargers pick up the win 19-3.
All right, number 6 off the pick 6, courtesy of Rams and Chiefs. Jared Goff throwing this one behind Malcolm Brown, but look at him. Reach back, one-handed up. Get over here. Takes it in for the TD. A little celebration after that one.
Back to that Giants-Bills game and Tyrod Taylor. Patience. All he wanted was a chance because he could do stuff like that. Little hesitation rollout and then beautiful connection to Charles Clay deep downfield. The Bills would win, led by Taylor. Their depth chart taking hits, though, with injuries and suspensions this summer.
Number 4, Eagles, Steelers, whatever, it's preseason. Landry Jones.
Let them enjoy it. Come on, there's not going to be many moments like this in the regular season. Let the fan base enjoy it.
We got more Eagles, Steelers. Landry Jones avoiding the rush. Sammy Coates. Oh, keeping his feet inbounds. We need a replay on that one. 1 touch, 2. How about that? And you know what? We still got more preseason.
That was a good play, though.
Back to Jets and Washington. 35 seconds to go. Whoa. Kendall Thompson, the one-handed grab in the corner, and that's the difference in this game. Nice ball by Nate Sudfeld as Washington would win. I'm going to enjoy this read.
Top play from the NFL Week 2. You want it?
Paul Turner, LSU product, went to Louisiana Tech, trying to make the club. That's how you make the team, the 53-man roster, making that adjustment and holding on. There you go.
Didn't even need to see.
Right?
That's preseason, whatever.
Serena's back.
Yeah, I'm back. I need to be like referee over here. Those were some top solid plays, but I've got one more, and it's really hard to wrestle with besides preseason. Literally, this happened during Olympic wrestling at the bronze medal match between Uzbekistan and Mongolia. Gang Zorig of Mongolia up 7-6, and the match is coming to an end. Gang Zorig breaks from his opponent and begins celebrating, waving his arms. Mongolians are believing they won. They're ready to celebrate, right? He's like, I got this. But Gang Zorig fled from his opponent. He received a penalty, and now Uzbekistan is up, so it's 7-7.
I kind of agree with him. I don't think it was that egregious.
No. Well, the coach did. Mongolian coaches start stripping their clothes off in front of the judges because they're like, you know what? I'm not happy with this. And then that's a problem because then that challenge got a penalty call, and so they lose because of both of the cheering before and then the Mongolian coaches stripping to their underoos.
I just feel bad watching it, right?
Yeah, I feel bad for the Mongolian
They
wrestler.
only have a few guys who compete in the Olympics.
And they were robbed of a bronze. After 2 games this preseason, we go live to Foxborough to check in on Jimmy Garoppolo and the Patriots. SportsCenter AM rolling.